it comes to nudity in slasher films, there are boobs aplenty, but there's almost never any dong droppage. Well, break out the buns because this Christmas Santa brought a sack full of sausage and Todd Nunes all through the house. Hey, I'm Gory B Movie and I'm a horror addict. All Through the House is a retro-styled Christmas slasher about a deranged mental patient that terrorizes a small town. Now, I've noticed a trend with escaped mental patients in holiday slashers as of late. Hell, I've watched 2 films with that premise this week alone. So, I want to remind institution employees that this is not the season to slack off. I don't care if you have to work the holidays. You know what you signed up for, so put down the eggnog and do your job already. When your neighbors still have their jingle balls attached come New Year's, you can let them know that it's all thanks to you. Anyhow, All Through the House was certainly the better of the 2 Christmas slashers we watched this week. It has humor, bloodshed, and penectomies, which is a fancy way of saying dudes getting their schlongs hacked off. Killer Santa wastes no time introducing us to all 3 of these elements before the opening credits roll. He finds his suit and kills his first victim mere minutes into the runtime. And that first kill is perfect. Santa finds Jessica Cameron taking a shower and drives the pointy end of a pair of gardening shears right through her peepers. Then he finds her guy in the other room and lops off his Yule log. Well played, movie. Lure them in with a bloodshed and then BAM! Penectomy. In the next scene, we're introduced to the Christmas-crazed fruitcakes that populate this town. These guys go all out, not only decorating the outside of their homes with tinsel, lights, and tacky ornaments, but their bedrooms and bathrooms as well. Most notably, there's Rachel, home from the holidays to visit her foul-mouthed grandma and her neighbor Mrs. Garrett, who has lived alone since her husband and daughter went missing 15 years past. Mrs. Garrett needs help decorating her home with creepy Santa mannequins, so she guilts Rachel into doing it for her while she pops out for a few hours. Rachel agrees, but drags her 2 best girlfriends along with her. Killer Santa shows up and a merry massacre ensues. So what did I think of the film? For the most part, I enjoyed it, though I have to say that the performances were about as natural as fake plastic Christmas trees, with a few exceptions. Jessica Cameron makes a great cameo, and Melinda Carey as Mrs. Garrett is fantastic. Her character reminded me of a cross between Aunt Martha from Sleepaway Camp and Pamela Voorhees from Friday the 13th. I was also impressed by Lito Valesco as the killer. He's clearly been studying the greats. He has Michael Myers' head tilt down, and Leatherface's maniacal childishness from Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Plus, he has this great bulging eye stare that would give even Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit a run for his money. The killer's creep factor is enhanced by the use of Christmas lights throughout the film. The lights cast an eerie green glow in pivotal scenes and allow for dark, contrasting shadows. Throw in a bunch of tacky decorations and mannequins, and you get a film that looks like a twisted winter wonderland. And I, for one, loved it. But this is a slasher film, so let's talk about the kills. No CGI blood here, all the effects are practical and well executed. Writer-director Todd Nunes is clearly a fan of the genre. He pays homage to classics like Black Christmas, Maniac, Gremlins, and Silent Night, Deadly Night. Nunes ties it all together with some great tongue-in-cheek humor and a few moments that had me laughing out loud. So, should you see it? All Through the House is definitely one to watch. This is a fun beer and pizza movie that's in league with similar classics like Sleepaway Camp and Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. So if you're a fan of 70s and 80s slashers, you're looking for a flick with cool practical effects, or if you just want to see a bunch of dongs get hacked off, then I highly recommend checking out All Through the House. Cut! Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you're new here, be sure to hack that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching!